announced. So the best of luck to everybody in our 20th birthday competition. The actual birthday is on next Wednesday, the 23rd of October, and we have a very special programme planned for you, looking back through the archives of Nationwide. So I'd say a lot of memories will come to light then. Back to this evening now, and Women in Enterprise. This one actually happened by accident, but they say that from little acorns big oaks grow, and that seems to be the case for this Cork mother of four, Aileen O'Neill, who set up and developed a sea salt business that has won many awards here in Ireland and also in Britain. Well, now Aileen plans to develop her business further and to sell worldwide. Helen McInerney has the story.
Aileen O'Neill lives and works at the tip of the Beara Peninsula in West Cork. The scenery is spectacular, and it's the waters of the Atlantic that Aileen is using to produce her Irish Atlantic sea salt.
It's the rugged, beautiful Beara Peninsula. Just over we have the Black Ball Hedge, and we have beautiful crystal clear waters. It's the pure natural ocean, that contributes to our end product, which is fantastic. Classified Grade A waters, and we are literally on the cliff edge. The Atlantic Ocean is right at our back door.
Aileen harvests the salt flakes from the seawater surrounding the Beara Peninsula and handcrafts the product in a converted farm building close to their home.
We extracted the water at our facility and we just put it through a process, and we separate the brine from the water, and we grow the crystals, and then we dry and we package the product.
Generally it takes about 4.5 to 5 days to bring your seawater in to your salt leaving the facility.
How many are working here?
At the moment there's 4. There's Aileen, there's Martin, there's Joanne and myself whenever I'm needed. At the moment we're, focusing on the national market. We're in most of the multiples. We're now starting looking at export. We've done orders to Australia, to Canada, the UK, and it's growing. So hopefully that's where we see the future of our business in the export market.
Aileen's husband Michael has an engineering background. He once made his living as a fisherman, but now has a shellfish farm producing abalone for export. The idea for the salt business grew from there.
My husband has a fish farm here in Beara as well, and it was through a process in the fish farm that we discovered, my late father-in-law Bernard discovered that you were able to produce sea salt from one of the processes within the factory. So we began to explore and investigate, and after about a year and a half of trial and error, we discovered that we were able to do lovely gourmet flaked sea salt, which we launched in 2010 at the shop programme in the RDS, and from there the idea grew, and we got the brand awareness launched from there.
Aileen was anxious to develop her product and approached another West Cork company, Spice of Life, to see if they could work together to flavour the salt.
October 2012 we began experimenting with the different areas we could go into with the salt. We had established our plain salt market, so we decided we would try and experiment and do an infused range, and from that we trial and error and product development. We've discovered 5 different flavours. We launched back in May, and we've got good business from that.
Tom Carney is a food scientist who trained in spice technology in America. He came back to Ireland in the year 2000 and set up Spice of Life with Dennis O'Driscoll. They employ 20 people at their plant in Dunmanway.
Back in 2000 I came home to start up this company, and ever since we have been growing. What we do here is we research, develop and produce flavours and products for our industrial customers and our retail customers. So Aileen and Michael came a-calling about their products and what they wanted to do with it. So they gave us a brief that they wanted to add flavour to their product to extend their lines. So that's what we do. So we came along and we developed 4 or 5 blends for them. They went to market for testing and they were received very, very well.
West Cork is famous for its artisan food producers, many of whom work together to increase sales. Aileen and Michael approached the award-winning Ummera smokehouse near Timoleague to explore the possibility of smoking their sea salt.
We're all trying to work together as best we can because we're all very small, and we have to take part in various promotions and marketing operations to get our name across, and to do it as a cooperative type thing. It's very much better than independent individual ones. Michael and Aileen contacted us to say they got this salt, so and would we be interested in looking at the possibility of smoking a bit of it. I thought it was a fairly crazy idea, but we can smoke anything here, obviously. So we did a couple of trial batches, and they seemed to work. We did a few tests and try and get the timing right, and it all worked very well indeed. And I think we probably cracked it.
Aileen and Michael have 4 children, but Aileen believes setting up her salt business across the road from her home has helped her achieve a good work-life balance.
I am a mother to 4 children, and they range from age 16 down to 9, and they're very good. They've always grown up with us, you know, as a working family, and I think we kind of managed the work-life, family life balance quite well. But they're great. They love to see all the different innovative ideas that we were coming up with, and they really love their salt.
But what about the dangers of too much salt in our diet?
Well, it all depends on the quality of the salt that you actually consume. You can have your highly processed salts, or you can have your pure and natural salt. Our salt is manufactured at such low heat and temperature that we retain most of the natural reoccurring nutrients that comes with the seawater. So everything in moderation is, you know, acceptable, I suppose, really.
What a glorious part of the country to be living and working in County Cork. Well, now we're going to take a break, and when we come back we'll have the story of a woman who is hoping that the books she's writing will sell very well worldwide. We'll talk to you again in a couple of minutes.